phrase? Crap show.
Crap show.
Yeah, that's hard.
I was fascinated by that conversation that you just had, because I think you're onto something that I think is a bigger conversation that we need to have that isn't really just about the Republicans. Like, are we at the end of politics? Because, you know, it is a really brilliant point that the Republican Party exists in a world in which demographically 6 out of the 7 last presidential elections, they can't win the popular vote. Because demographically and the dispersion of multiracial communities makes it very hard for them to win through conventional politics. The things they want to do, ban abortion, highly unpopular. When you put it through politics, you put it through an election, they can't win that. The things they want to do on guns, 70-some-odd% of Americans don't agree with it. So they have to force these things through anti-democratic means. Voter suppression is the only way. Gerrymandering is the only way they can actually get what they want, because what they want is so unpopular that when you put their ideas through the political process, they can't win. And the frustration and the rage, not being able to ban all immigrants and get all the quote-unquote illegals out. You can't do it, right? Because logistically it's impossible. It's also unpopular, ruins businesses in Florida. So if you think about it, all of politics has enraged a certain group of Americans who cannot win through politics. And so what do you go to? You go to autocracy.
You need a non-political process.
Right, and I'm not sure that Democrats have an answer. Biden's going to give this big speech on democracy tomorrow. I'm not sure that Democrats and Biden have an answer to what do you do when something like 40% of American adults have given up on politics and say politics isn't the answer. Give me a strong man who can impose my minority positions on the rest of you, on women. We're going to make women give birth. We're going to make you do it. Because you don't want to do it, and politics won't allow me to make you do it. How do we solve for this? This is actually a fundamental problem.
Okay, but they're not participating in politics and policy in the same way that Fox News is no longer covering news or politics. It's grievance media. And this takes us back to who was standing behind Donald Trump, who was the mastermind behind his first campaign. It was Steve Bannon, who very clearly said, let's just break the system. Right. And that's what they're doing.
Well, and the media hasn't figured it out either. Let's just be honest. The mainstream media, Fox set them aside. They're just the Republican Party's voice.
You mean those of us complaining about Joe Biden's sneakers?
This is what I'm saying. The media can't figure out how to do something other than conventional politics from like the 90s. And so they're like both sides, both sides, both sides. If we say Donald Trump is corrupt, well, we must cover Hunter Biden equally. If we say, you know, we have to even Steven it, we have to find something to say because we have to say Trump is corrupt. We have to say Trump is violent. So let's talk about the sneakers. Biden is old. They're the same age, but we act as if Biden's age is equal to Donald Trump's threat. And the media hasn't figured out how to do this either. So it's like the whole system is busted. And I honestly don't think the media has an answer for it. I don't think Democrats have an answer. They're going to do a campaign, right? A regular campaign against that.